everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video on my second trunk from Trunk Club and just go over all the products in my trunk, what I'm gonna keep, what I'm gonna send back, and just kind of talk about the products that I got from Cassie, my stylist. If you haven't already watched my first Trunk Club unboxing, I will link the video to that in the description below, along with all of the products that I'm gonna show you today. So let's just get right on into it and I will show you what I got this month in my trunk. So I'll start off with shirts. There were 3 shirts in my trunk this month. The first of which is this really cute polka dot button-up top from 1060 Sherman. This is in a size medium, and I really love this shirt. It is slightly sheer, but it's not as sheer as you would think. I am wearing it without anything underneath it, but I could also wear this with a black tank top or just a pretty bralette, and it would be totally fine. I usually struggle with button-up shirts just because they gap in between the buttons, or you know, they just don't fit right on my body, but this one actually is really flattering on me, and I think it's because it's cropped in the front and a little longer in the back. I think it would be great with a pair of jeans or a pair of dress pants. I'm wearing dress pants in this little try-on video, but I think it would be great with a pair of jeans in the summer, and it's nice and light. The material is really nice and soft, and I can't go wrong with the classic polka dot print. I love polka dots. I have another black and white polka dot shirt that I wear quite often to work, and this is just a really great everyday work shirt. This is a really updated work shirt just because of the cropped aspect and the little tie in the front. I am gonna keep this. This is one of my first keeps of this trunk, and I think this is just a really easy to wear classic shirt, and I love it, so I'm really happy about this one here. The next shirt that I got is this sweater here. This is from BP, and it is a size extra small. This shirt is meant to be oversized, and it's very oversized on me, despite being an extra small. I think that's probably the biggest reason why I didn't love it so much. With my body type and how short I am, the looser fitting and slouchier pieces get, the more kind of messy and not put together they look on me. But all things considered, this sweater is so soft. It's very similar material to the wrap front sweater that I had in my first trunk, which I also really loved, but I have a ton of gray sweaters, and again, the length on this is just not flattering on me, so this is gonna go back. But if you're in the market for a really soft, pretty gray sweater, this is a really great option, and it's not that expensive. I think it's fairly priced. And again, I'll link everything, pricing and everything down below in the description bar for you guys as well to check out. So the next top is actually this one that I'm wearing, and this is a tear sleeve drop top from Socialite. It's in this really beautiful kind of linen fabric with these beautiful blue stripes, and I'm definitely keeping this shirt. This is also, I believe, let me check. Yep, this is in a size medium as well. What's nice about Trunk Club is they itemize everything for you in your little handy packet along with pricing, so you know exactly all the specs of every piece and what they're called and everything. I really appreciate this, especially when I'm doing these videos and I want to be able to tell you what exactly I am wearing. So this shirt, when I first tried it on, I wasn't really sure if I was gonna keep it or not. Reason being, my mom told me that the poofier sleeves kind of made me look like a pirate, which I didn't appreciate, but I decided to keep it, and that is for 2 reasons. The first being, it's comfortable. I have a really hard time finding wrap or crossbody shirts or dresses or anything like that that fits me really well, and I don't have this fear that they're just gonna unravel and expose everything. But this shirt is so comfortable, and it's very easy to adjust where the cross falls, and it stays put, and it's nice and tight and secure, and the wrap around the waist actually accentuates the fact that I have a waist instead of hides it, which I like. And the second reason I wanted to keep it is because I feel like this is a great shirt that would work for work and for if I go out to dinner, if I go to the beach, if I do anything outside of work. I could wear this and pair it with a pair of shorts or jeans. If I go to work, I could pair it with dress pants. I just felt like it was really versatile, and I loved the color. I'm a sucker for anything blue and white, and this shade of blue is really pretty, and I thought the varied sizes of the stripes was kind of cool. I just kind of talked myself into it, and again, the comfort and the flexibility of it were sellers for me, so this is my second item that I am keeping from this trunk, and I'm really happy with it. Moving on to pants. So I have 2 pairs of jeans and 1 pair of dress pants in this trunk. The first pair of jeans are from Articles of Society. They are these white denim pants here. They have a raw edge at the bottom, and they have a decent amount of ripping in the knees, and I think for that reason was one of the reasons I decided not to keep these, but the other was that they are a low-rise denim jean, and ever since I went to Madewell and I picked up my high-rise denim, I have a really hard time going back to low-rise, and I think these just, they fit, but I knew I would be tugging them up all the time, and I don't like that, especially if I'm gonna try and wear them to work or anything like that. Speaking of work, I am trying to get away from ripped denim and wearing ripped denim to work, and the rip in the knee of these jeans is really large. You can't really hide it, and I definitely think that it's not entirely work appropriate. I am sending them back. They are reasonably priced, however, so if you are looking for a pair of great jeans but aren't gonna set you back $125, $150, definitely look into Articles of Society. If this brand has high-rise denim, I'd be willing to try those. I just can't go back to low-rise after going to Madewell. I'm a Madewell high-rise denim convert, and while these were great and they did fit everywhere else, that was kind of a deal breaker for me, and I think from here on out I'm definitely gonna order jeans and buy jeans that don't have rips in them. The second pair of jeans are also from Articles of Society, and they are these medium wash denim jeans. Again, they have a decent amount of rips in them in the pocket area and in the knee and the thigh. They have a raw edge as well, and they're a great wash. They fit very similarly to the white denim jeans that I just showed you. So again, they're low rise, and again, the rips and the low rise aspect were kind of deal breakers for me in terms of what I'm looking for a pair of jeans. They're very soft, they're very comfortable. These are in a size 27. I'm usually somewhere between a 26 and a 28 depending on the jean brand and the style and the cut. So these did fit lengthwise. They did gap a tiny little bit in the back, but again, I think that's just because of the low rise aspect. Again, if you're in the market for great jeans, look into this brand. I will give this feedback to my stylist Cassie, and hopefully if this brand offers any high-rise denim, I'll see them in my next few trunks. The next pair of pants are these dress pants here by Leaf, and they have this pretty pleat detail in the front with pockets. They're just your very loose-fitting, classic black dress pant. These are in a size small, and they fit pretty well. The only complaint I have is that I could probably take them up an inch or two in terms of length. They're a little long for me. I'm only 5'3", so I'm pretty short. I have a harder time with pants fitting lengthwise, so it's not uncommon that I have to get them hemmed or taken in or anything like that. But these are so comfortable, and I definitely fell in love with these. They are a little bit higher rise. They fall just below my belly button or right around my belly button, which is fine by me. I like wearing dress pants a little higher. And while I did love these and I bookmarked them for later, I have a pair of dress pants that are very, very similar to this from Lululemon that I wear currently, and I just couldn't justify spending the money on these if I already have something so similar, especially since I'm buying so many things from this trunk already. So I bookmarked these on my Finery page, which if you don't have Finery, you should probably check it out. It's this really great app and website that allows you to bookmark any articles of clothing on the internet, and it will actually tell you when they go on sale so that you have a little heads up and you can snag it if you want to purchase it. And I bookmarked these in my Finery. If they do go on sale, I will buy them then because I was really happy with these. So that's the last pair of jeans in this trunk. Moving on to dresses. There were 2 dresses in this trunk. Both of them I liked the concept of. Both of them didn't fit me quite right. The first one is this shift dress here from CC, and this dress has this really cute tie sleeve detail. It is a long sleeve, which I liked. It has just a very simple zipper up the back. Again, I loved the concept of this. I would wear this to work, but I don't love how shift dresses fit me sometimes. This is a size 4, which is normally what I wear in a dress size, but it's a little too narrow in the hips region. So when it falls on my butt and on my hips, it kind of sticks there, and then my midsection, it kind of billows out, I guess, and then it gets tight again in my bust area, and it just wasn't super flattering on me, unfortunately. I do have this problem with shift dresses, and a lot of them do tend to fit that way. The only ones that I don't have that issue with are the t-shirt dresses that I own from Lulu's that kind of taper out, so I don't have that issue of it catching on my hips or anything like that. I am curvier, and if it does catch on my hips, then I lose the fact that I have a waist and I kind of just look like I'm wearing a paper bag. And unfortunately, I felt like that happened with this dress. But if you are not like me and you don't have that issue, this is a really beautiful, simple, classic, stylish shift dress that you could wear to work, wear out, wear to an event, anything like that. I am bummed that it didn't fit. I just don't want to wear something that doesn't flatter my body type. So this is going back, but again, if you're in the market, this is a great dress. The last dress and the last article of clothing from this trunk is this dress here from Lush, and it's this maroon floral wrap front top with the long sleeves. And this I had another issue with altogether. The cut and fit of this dress was just so wrong on me. It was pretty bad. I do have broader, larger shoulders and biceps, and most shirt dresses and shirts and things like this, the sleeves are just way too tight, and that was unfortunately the case with this dress. And because of that, the top, like the front wrap part, didn't sit properly. Even with the front clip in the front, the way it fell just wasn't right, and I knew I would always have to wear a tank top or something underneath it to cover up my my chest area. And yeah, unfortunately this wasn't great. I liked the color of it. I wouldn't say that the floral pattern is really me. It's kind of grandma-ish to me. Some people might like it. It's just not my style. Yeah, this was probably the only piece in this whole trunk that didn't fit me great, but I will link it in case you're interested, and if you don't have a larger bust like me, this would probably fit you great. The next thing I got in this trunk was actually this pretty necklace here, this gold chain with a very simple circle detail on it. Very simple, very straightforward, and it wasn't expensive at all. It was only $12. I'm always in the market for very simple jewelry. I like to keep things very simple on my neckline especially, and I don't have any gold chains at the moment. I broke the last one I had, so I am keeping this. I think it's just, you can't go wrong with a classic circle. The next thing on the list are these mules from Steve Madden, and I had actually sent Cassie, my stylist, a message right before they shipped out my box and said, I'm in the market for mules. I've been eyeing Steve Madden mules. If you have them, could you please send them to me? And she did, which was very nice. These are genuinely one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes I've ever tried on. They're not for everyone. I wore them around the house, and both of my parents told me they were ugly and looked like things that my grandfather would wear. I don't care because I think they're so comfortable and versatile and easy to wear. I got these with the intent of wearing them to work when I don't feel like wearing a pair of heels or a pair of sandals that show my toes if I don't have my toenails painted or anything like that. I feel like these a really easy way to dress up an outfit or dress down an outfit. They're really versatile in that way. I will say that you should size up on these. I'm normally an 8.5 shoe. These are a 9, and they're very, very close to being too short this way. But these, like I said, they're so comfortable. I absolutely love them. I know I'm gonna get a ton of use out of these, so this was another purchase that I decided to keep from this trunk, and I'm really happy about them. I love them. I know I'm gonna get years and years and years of use out of these, so I'm excited about those. The last piece and last pair of shoes from this trunk are these beautiful pointy toe pumps from Sam Edelman. These are their hazel pointy toe pumps in the color nude, and these are nude leather, and they're just so beautiful. I can't even handle it. You genuinely cannot go wrong with a nude heel, and I don't have one, and I've been looking for one, and as someone who has probably the flattest foot going, heels are hard for me. If I find a pair of heels that I like, they're uncomfortable, and these have somehow managed to be the most comfortable pumps I have ever put on my feet, and I'm so excited about that. The color of these is beautiful. The leather is fantastic. I have to say, I've owned and tried on dozens of Sam Edelman shoes, and all of them are just so comfortable and beautiful. And the leather on these is really nice and stretchy and malleable. I've only worn them a few times, but already they're starting to mold around my foot, and I couldn't say enough good things about these shoes. I got these in a size 8.5, which is my normal sizing. They fit perfectly. I am in 2 weddings coming up. I have the option to pick my own shoes for the bridesmaid dresses that I'm wearing, and I have a feeling for both of them, these will be the shoes because they're so comfortable and stylish and classic. And I'm just so happy that I found these and they were sent to me and that I'm keeping them. I totally think that if you can find a nude heel that will last you, that is comfy, it's gonna go with everything. So it's definitely an investment, and one that I think is totally worth it. So that is it. That is the last of the things in my trunk. And like I said before, I thought this was an excellent trunk. It had a whole assortment of things, crossed a lot of boxes off. I'm keeping a lot of things considering there were 11 items in there. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to shop anything that you like in the description bar. If you want to see more videos from me, or if you want to see more Trunk Club unboxing videos, be sure to leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you would like to. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.